Good morning, everyone. Sitting by this beautiful river. We have a little campfire here, and I am fixing to make myself some peppermint tea first of all, because I have some sniffles going on. So I'm going to make myself some peppermint tea, and then I brought some homemade chicken and vegetable soup. So first, gonna get the water on after I gather some wood, and by the looks of all of the things laying around here, I have plenty to choose from. I did bring my saw, and something I like to recommend, this is just a cheapy $20 saw from Lowe's, nothing really special about it. I just like the way that it works. But I like to use these cut gloves or cut resistant gloves when I'm especially using these saws, because let me tell you, these can take your finger off just like that. Just, it's very lightweight and just easy to carry around. So when I can, I like to bring both of those together. So this is my bowl for my soup, but in there, wrapped in this tin foil, is some homemade cornbread that I also made last night. So it's going to be an amazing day today. You'll see this bag hanging in the tree. That's going to be for my trash. So in case you're wondering what that is, yes, I'll be packing it out with me, of course. Probably go check out the banks down on the water and show you a bit around there. I can see some cardinal flowers in the distance. Maybe I can show you some up close. They're beautiful. And check out these trails that there are to poke around here. I mean, it's just awesome. I cannot wait to explore these woods. And of course, the other side of the river is taunting me. Now it's like, oh, I want to get over there, but of course I would need some kind of floating device to get over, which we're not going to do today. All right, so let me gather up some wood, guys, get this fire going, and we're going to get some tea on. Okay, guys, I got my pot of sticks. I got a little bit of birch bark. It has been raining for the last few days, so the birch bark's a little bit wet. But I've got it teased pretty good, and hopefully I can have it light. Just going to get a few shavings worked on there first before I start to strike it. So you can see they're falling on it really well and smoking, but because they're moist and wet, they're not igniting very well, so we're just going to start showering sparks on them here. And get some shavings and some false sparks. There we go. And then I've just got this small wood here I'm just going to throw on top. Look at where the smoke's going. Right in my face, like usual. Alright. My little pot of sticks is working quite well. Kept them nice and dry. It's been raining for the past few days, so I'm guessing that this wood's going to smoke quite a bit, but that's okay. Just going to let this wood cook down for quite a bit so that I can have a nice bed of coals. I have stuck a few tent pegs in the fire pit so that I can rest this pan on the bottom, make it easier to cook on. Man, am I ready for some tea, but we're going to let this cook down just a little bit. I wanted to show you the banks and show you the river a little bit. Alright. I swear the smoke follows you wherever you go, it doesn't matter. Alright. Should be enough to get it started. I can put some of this stuff on later if I want to. Let's go for a walk, guys. Okay. Beautiful fire. Let's go down this bank and see if I can't break my neck. I might pause the camera for this one. Made it in one piece, guys. So this is cardinal flower, and it's absolutely beautiful. It loves growing on riverbeds, as you can see. There's another one. beautiful morning. You can hear my fire crackling up top there. Let's go see what else we can find. See if there's any tracks in the mud this morning. I don't see any yet. Some old tracks, but ooh, check this out. That is definitely a den of some sort. Wow, that's pretty fucking neat. Excuse my language, guys. I'm so sorry. I just swore. I never do that. That is really cool. Huh. No kidding. Interesting. Wow, this is such a beautiful spot. I love this spot. I'm so glad I found this area. And the fact that there's a little fire pit there, I can just sit, hang out, have my fire. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Look at all this foam, guys. Looks like little icebergs. It's everywhere. Stinkers. I'll be taking that with me. At least in Maine, it's 5 cents every time you pick up someone's ignorant trash left behind when they're cans. So, hey, thanks for the 5 cents, jerk. Wow, look at that. Little Reese's. Looks like they're poking up out of the ground, but there's a root a root behind there. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Oh. It's early, guys. I haven't had my tea yet. Oh, goodness. What a cool spot. Huh. There's so much to explore around here. This is only one tiny little piece. Not even the trails that there are out here. There's a ton of nature trails out here. Some more cardinal flower. So pretty. Alright, well, we're going to walk back to the fire and see how that's doing. Well, that's interesting. A really old bottle cap, or top. See that? Stinky in there. Eesh. Smells of decay. Alright, let's go check out the fire. Dinkus. Dinkus. Look at that chubby bolete. Bam. Mushrooms everywhere. It looks like at one time they had a big old cable down across this road. Thank God they don't now. This is a pretty cool spot. Oh yeah, my fire's going good, baby. My little campsite. I actually will have to look into it, but it'd be great if I could camp out here. I'm not sure if you can, but a nice flat spot right here even. Like perfect for a tent. And if I had a hammock, you could string a hammock up. Ooh, this would be lovely. Oh yeah, a hammock back here behind the fire. That'd be great. Well, thanks for the 5 cents, jerk face. Oh yeah, that's cooking down nicely. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up before I lose it. I don't want to pull a... I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this. Oh shit. Don't want to pull a Joe Robinet and lose my fire steel. So I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to put it on my carabiner that has my important things on it. That's good. This isn't really anything. It's like a Walmart little hatchet, and it's pretty much useless, but it's lightweight, so I carry it around with me. It does have, it's not useless, it does have great purpose, but the whole blade over here and here is just kind of funny to me. But I have sharpened this edge and it works really well. The last project I did with that was I made a little bench by sawing this way and then taking that hatchet and kind of chopping the pieces that I sawed out all the way down. Made a really nice bench. Whoops, didn't mean to knock you guys, sorry. Alright, just going to poke around a little bit and wait for this fire to cook down. These are a type of milk cap. I was trying to give you a close-up of the little seepage of the latex that's inside of these mushrooms, but those are pretty cool. Ooh, bastard. I was just looking at this cute little chubby bubby, little Rasula, when I saw a beautiful little white flower down here that I want to see closer. So let's see her closer. Scaling the mountain. Just kidding, guys. It's not really that tall of a hill. What are those interesting little critters? They're almost orchid-like because they seem to have a thingy in the middle there. Don't know. Alright, man, it's tea time. If you ever did want to camp here, there is so much fallen wood in these woods. Everywhere. Everywhere you look. You'd have no problem finding wood to burn. Even bigger logs. Nice cedar right there. Pretty awesome. Alright. The fire's still going pretty good, pretty strong. I'm gonna knock it down a bit and spread the coals out. So I'm working the wood toward this end over here because I don't know if you can see, but these are those stakes that I told you I put in, and I just want to sort of move the fire a little bit away from those stakes so that I can start to cook my tea. I don't want it to, ruin the pot, so to speak. I am using a pot that has a plastic handle, so I'm going to have to make sure that I keep it out of the fire. And so that way I'll leave the handle on the outside here, the pot will be here, fire will be on this end. So we should be good. Alright. Now, I'm going to put a plug in for Mont Desert Island water because these water jugs are the freaking best. Mount Desert Island, Mont Desert, whatever you want to call it. But it's a Maine company, and these bottles are so handy. You can hook a carabiner on these things to go hiking. They're just awesome, and it's a 1 quart size, 32 ounces. So I'm just going to put that into my pot, and I'm going to leave myself some to drink before I get back to my car. Because when I go back to my car to put all my cooking things away and start my other adventure, I'll be able to refill my water. I have plenty of water in the car. So you can see I'm keeping the handle well away from the fire, and I'm just finding that happy spot on these pegs to where I can rest that pan on there. There we go. And then we're just going to let that cook away, and I'm going to continue to push some of those coals a little bit more away from the handle. I don't want to melt that. Alright, so I'm happy with that. I've got all the coals out away from this area where the handle is. Got some nice white coals underneath where the legs of the stands are. Got a cover on to keep the ashes out of my tea. And I'm going to go ahead and get my teacup ready. This is one of my favorite peppermint teas. Traditional medicines, herbal teas, peppermint. It's organic and it's great. I'm going to put 2 bags in my mug, and I do have a pretty large mug, so it's going to be good. This tea is so good. It doesn't need sugar. I don't put any sugar in it or anything like that. So it's just the 2 tea bags, and then I will be pouring that water in momentarily. Just going to burn that paper. What's really cool about those tea bags is on each tea bag gives you a little saying, and then this one says, "He who wants a rose must respect the thorn." How true is that? And this one says, "One thorn of experience is worth a whole wilderness of warning." That is quite interesting. One thorn, see if I can move that for you guys. One thorn of experience is worth a whole wilderness of warning. Very interesting quotes. And very interesting that these 2 tea bags both have the word thorn in them. Wonder what that's trying to tell me. I'm going to take a picture of them. I think that's pretty cool. Alright guys, you can hear my water getting warmed up. I'm excited. I can't wait for tea and soup. What a sweet spot, guys. Alright, that water is just about to where I want it. It's just almost boiling. And I'm going to pull that off the heat. Pour it into my cup. And just enjoy, wait for that to steep. Not going to waste that water. I'm just going to keep it in here. I'm going to add my soup to that. Not that my soup needs any water, but I really don't want to waste that. And I'm going to spoon some of this in first because this pan is a bit too small for the amount that I brought today. So I'm just going to start scooping some of that in. And then we'll dump the rest. But I want to make sure I get my veggies and the chicken and not all just broth. Alright, so now just pour some more in there to see what's happening. So all the veggies are staying and the broth is pouring out. So we're just going to scoop some more of that. Ooh, the critters are going to be happy. So when I made this soup, I used broccoli from my garden that I grew. Those purple potatoes are from my garden also. I have organic carrots in here, purple carrots, white carrots, and orange carrots. Look at that. It was actually exactly perfect. That's exciting. I have sweet potato in there, onions from my garden. There's some salt, pepper, and garlic salt. And that's about it for my soup. But it is an incredible soup. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to put that cover on there and let that cook down for a bit. My tea is just about steeped now, so I'm going to sip on that and really thoroughly enjoy this spot. Oh my, so just went to get my bowl for my soup and I almost forgot my cornbread. That's not happening because this cornbread is amazing. So in this tin foil I have just a piece of cornbread and I also put some chunks of butter on the top because I love me some butter. Alright, we're going to pop that right there and that's going to warm through and just become amazing. Alright, tea time, guys. Cheers. Oh my goodness gracious, that's amazing. So refreshing, uplifting. Oh, it's just so good. I love me some peppermint tea, especially when I'm feeling a little under the weather. What an amazing day. Thanks for watching, guys.